Good morning, students, and welcome back in a third session of a physiology of a flowering plant. In this lecture, we are going to say application of a photoperiodism. Importance of photoperiodism: annual can be grown as a twice or the in a thrice in a years. Prevention of a winter dormancy and the outmonth leaf fall. Increase the stolon formation through the long days. Strawberry providing the abundant planting material for the growers. Plant like a radish, carrot can be made to remain a vegetative phase for a longer period. Yield can be increased. Photoperiodism causes the flowering in a plant. Without the flowering, no seed formation. Hence, the photoperiodism is essential for all flowering plants on the earth to complete their life cycle. Photoperiodism generally affects on a plant growth and the maturity directly or many times indirectly. Short day plants of flowering is a less sunlight which coincide with the cooling temperature and increasing the perception all higher plant growth and the maturity. In agriculture, photoperiodism play key roles as a productivity and the yield of a crop is a considered. The saving the Rabi, Kharif crops totally are decided by their photoperiod require. If you sow and the grow short day plant in a long day condition, they will not flower and the crop will be failure. Vice versa, if long day plant shown the short day condition, they will remain in a agriculture, remain in a vegetative phase. The farmer cannot obtain the seed, flower, grain from a such crop. Hence, in agriculture, what is the importance of a season? That is a photoperiodism. If no flower, no seed, no grain, and the productivity will be zero. The farmer will have a face to the severe loss of yield. Change in a climate. Change in a climate is the challenge issue in agriculture all over all the world. It will be affected on by the season, which over greater shifting the today's. This will be adverse impact of the photoperiodism and their crop productivity, which showing a drastic reduction. That are the overall application of a photoperiodism. Photoperiodism is a ecological adaptation for the avoid favorable condition and a stressful condition. The plants are complete their life cycle by making it short if they are get a signal of a draft. Photoperiodism is the influence of a plant development such as a leaf dormancy, and the tuber formation. Photoperiodism determines the season in which particular plant shall become to flower. Short day plant develop flower the outmonth spring period. For example, the Dahlia will a long day plant produce a flower in a summer. For example, Amaranthus. Photoperiodic effect. It is useful to keeping some plant in a vegetative growth to obtain a higher yield of a tuber rhizome. It will also enable to keep a plant reproductive stage to yield more more to the flower and fruit. That are the some application and the importance of a photoperiodism. That may be agriculture, that may ecological, that may flowering and the fruiting. Next concept, that are the vernalization. The concept and the definition. A Russian scientist Lysenko in 1920 cold found that the cold requiring annuals and the biennials can be made of a flower in a one growing season by providing a low temperature to young plant or the moisture seed that are considered as a vernalization. He for the first time coined the term vernalization to the effect of a chilling and the cold treatment, inducing the flowering in a treated plant. Thus, the vernalization is a process of shortening the juvenile or a vegetative phase, as in flowering by the previous cold treatment. Later on, Gregory and Purvis in 1961 contributed a lot of the fourth studies on a vernalization in a many plant. Flowering is not induced by the proper photoperiod only, but they also require a low temperature treatment for the flowering. The term vernalization defines acquisition or the hastening or the acceleration of a plant ability of flower by the chilling or the cold or the low temperature treatment. It is the process used the inducing and the promoting the flowering in a plant by the cold temperature. By the vernalization, the vegetative period is a cut and the shortening and into the early flowering. The brief vernalization promoting flower with a cold. Vernalization is not possible in a dry seed. Vernalization is an aerobic process that requires the metabolic energy. There are important two phases in vernalization. Thermophase dependent on the temperature and photophase depend on the light. For the flowering, thermophase should be follow the photophase. That means the light. Melker in 1939 proposed that chilling treatment that induced the formation of a new floral hormone that is known as a vernalin. This hormone is transmitted to the other plant of a plant and induce flowering. There are diagram explaining vernalization, how control the different metabolic activity. Site of vernalization. Vernalization take place the metabolically active meristems. If the shoot apex are the mature, then stem or embryo of the seed are developing leaves sometime in a root apex. Then mechanism of vernalization. There are two theories are proposed by the on the basis of mechanism of vernalization, hypothesis of hormonal involvement and hypothesis of phasic development. Let's see first of the hypothesis of hormonal involvement. It was proposed by the Chelakyan. It indicates the vernalin is produced in some biennial plant, that means winter cereals, and the perennials, that means chrysanthemum like plant at a low temperature. In the long day plant, vernalin is converted into gibberellin, that is anthocyanin is present in a long day plant. Anthocyanin plus vernalin causes the flowering in a long day plant, but in a short day condition, vernalin is not converted into gibberellin because the lack of anthocyanin, hence the flowering is do not occur. Then hypothesis of the phasic development. It is proposed by the Lensko. It is in the annual plants. I have seen that phasic development which occurs in a predetermined sequence. Next phase only initiate the termination of a previous phase. There are two phases, thermostage and the photophase. Thermophase is the vegetative phase which require a low temperature and the suitable moisture and aeration. This stage is variable in a length and depends on the nature of plant and environment. Next is the photophase. It requires a high temperature depending on a light. Here vernalin is a helps to synthesize fluorine which are the stimulate the flowering. Thermophase should be follow the photophase. That means in a phasic development, one phase end with the another phase will be start. Thermophase we have to maintain the low temperature. This stage length is depend upon the nature and the plant of environment. After the ending of this phase, photophase, we regular we require a high temperature depending on the light. Here Hornalins helps in the synthesis of the fluorine. Devernalization. Reverse reverse process of normalization by a high temperature treatment is known as a devernalization. It is achieved by the treating the vernalized seed or the birds with a high temperature. It should be done immediately after the vernalization. Sometimes low irradiation also brings a devernalization. Then application of vernalization are helpful for the shortening the juvenile or the vegetative period of a plant and the bring early flowering in many plants so that they complete their life cycle in a short time. Early flowering induced by the formation of a seed, which leads to the early harvesting. This will be reduce the cost of the cultivation and protect of the plant from the unfavorable conditions such as the drought, rain, cold, insect and the pest attack. Okay, if the early is the flowering, that means early seed formation, and that are the helpful for the avoid the different types of natural calamities and natural problems. It is a useful not only temperature temperate plant, but it can useful for the tropical plants like wheat, rice, millet, cotton. It increase the yield and the resistance to the cold diseases caused by the fungi. The kernel wrinkles problems in triticales can be solved by the vernalization. Kernel wrinkles problems. Wrinkle trickles means that family or the order of a wheat rice. They have a kernel wrinkle problems. That are the problems that seed before the forming of a seed that become a broken out from that trickles. That is known as the kernel wrinkles. It also play crucial role in the crop development. That are the simple concept photoperiodism and vernalization are the different process. That concept are given book you can read from the book. This is our last chapter, that are the physiology of a flowering plant. I have explained in this video application of photoperiodism, vernalization, devernalization, site of vernalization and the application of a vernalization. Here we have completed whole syllabus of a SYBC syllabus of a plant physiology. Thank you.